Hello, and welcome to my Dandy's World tier list. I'm just gonna rate them off of the scale of A to F tier, with Tier List Maker. This lovely little application here. I'm gonna throw in the Showtime skins mixed with the new release skins, but we're gonna keep this nice and simple. We got Blot here. The main thing that sticks out to me is these shorts. Like, he literally has shorts now. He has things on his legs. Like, he's not just walking around in commando mode, which I like. A lot of Toons in this game, they're allergic to pants and shorts. For some reason, they just don't want to wear things on their lower half, and I respect that. He still doesn't have shoes though, which I can see why. Because the geometry, the anatomy of his legs, it really wouldn't look well, shoving those things inside of footwear. What also sticks out to me is his makeup. It's reminiscent of a mime. It actually looks like he's a performing mime. His satchel, I like the little drop on it. It has a little teardrop on it, so it matches well with this, and that goes together. I really like that. Of course, keeping his signature striped shirt, which isn't entirely a bad thing, but at the same time, I do not like recolors, just straight up recolors. I like it when she adds different things onto the skin, as well as the gloves look pretty much the same, just red lines in the middle. It matches. You have to have white in it to match with the white makeup that he has, color scheme going together, as well as his little hat. I don't know if it's a beret. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not really locked into French culture, so I'm gonna assume this is a beret. And I like his bandana. It reminds me of Boxton's bandana, so extra points for that. All in all, we're gonna put this in S tier. Easy S tier right here. Easy. Alright, next we have our friend Louisington here. Now, this is an interesting skin because the pants, in the teaser, we only saw like the top portion of him. We didn't see the bottom portion or anything. We just had a zoom in of his big fat head. So, of course, he's going for the clown vibes. I like it. I don't know if his tail got bigger or what, but his tail really sticks out to me. I don't usually use Louis, so let's see. Aha, okay, so his tail is different. Interesting, his tail is different. The middle portion kind of sticks out to me. It looks a little out of place. Another thing that sticks out to me is his pants as well. More Toons with pants, please. We need to get them with that drip, bro. They need pants. And I like how she adds on stuff to him. The curly neck piece, it fits, as well with the overalls and the stars. That's big W. That's a big W right there. Extra points. One thing I don't like though is he doesn't have any clown hair, and he just has his default balloon ears. The style is strong in certain areas but lacking in other areas. Either the 2 strands of clown hair or the whole clown wig. Like, that would have went into the ensemble very well and gave it more of a clown vibe, and as well as his little bracelets matching the neck piece. I like that as well. But we're gonna put Louis behind Blot in S tier. Now we have Raz and Daz, looking very dapper. Honestly, I don't know what his reference is. I don't know if he's a squire or a knight or what, but they all have this medieval type of thing. It's like a circus medieval thing. That's what I'm looking at whenever I see this. Like, they all kind of look like court gestures to me, but they're all different in a certain way. It's medieval mixed with circus, and I can tell he has the pantaloons. The first thing I notice is little pantaloons. Like, he literally has the squire gesture fit, and as well as his cape on the back. In case you haven't noticed, he usually has a scarf on, and it goes to the front, but this time it's going to the back, so giving off some sort of shroud / cape type of vibe, and I like it. The little bow tie in the middle tying the scarf to the back, very nice detail. The eyelids give them a lot of character to go with their side pieces of their face personalities. Very nice, a mixture, happy plus sad. The color scheme does go together. I like it, but it's a lot of colors though. That's the thing. But at the same time, it's very creative. I like it. The front / back of his gloves, you see he has cat paws. Like, the palm of the gloves, you see the palm? It's literally cat paws. That's very interesting. We're gonna put the Raz and Daz skin in S tier in front of Louis because he has a lot of creativity put into him, especially with the cat paws, the mixture of happy / sad mask, the gloves, the pantaloons, the cape on the back. I really like this skin. Next, we have the TV woman, aka Vee. Now, Vee looks like a circus ringleader here. I really like this skin, despite people saying, oh, it's ugly, just because they don't like one feature of it, which is the face. Honestly, her TV screen, I don't see why people call it ugly. Like, it matches the color scheme. The coat is really nice. I wish it had physics on it though, but this skin definitely pops when compared to the other ones, as well as the insert tickets in the back with the star. Very nice addition to it. The full red on her also makes her stand out a lot. Like, you're gonna definitely see this from across the map. You have to like stare for a certain amount of time to notice the stars up here, because they like just kind of fade away. They're like this bland. I don't really like the color scheme of the stars though. They could have made it a different color or something. You know, V got a whole full-on fit here. They got the pants, they got the shoes, they got the coat, they got the vest, they got the bow tie. Man, they got everything. Only thing they need now is like a hat or something. Some type of top hat would have definitely made the skin a whole lot better as well. And the vest, it's just a vest. There's nothing special about it, but it does go well with the whole ensemble. White shoes, white vest, white TV screen. It really goes well. We're gonna put V above Blot in S tier. Definitely one of my favorite skins out of all of this. Next we have Yatada. Now I'm not gonna lie, this skin, I really didn't like it at first. You know, the more that I looked at it, the more that I decided to appreciate the skin. The rings are very nice. The Sonic rings adds an interesting touch to the skin. It really puts together the only golden feature of the skin right here, because without the rings, this shirt would have been looking very out of place. And I see where it's all like connected to. All the colors are always connected to another color, as well as the red ribbons on the back. They're connected to this part right here. So this is how she makes like all the colors clash. Like there's not always like just one singular color mixed in with a lot of other colors. Like they always have like an equal distribution. Now this is kind of like a reskin for me. Like the only really major difference in this skin is this scarf right here, the shirt, and the rings. Like that's the only real major change, even though the red ribbons pop a whole lot with the skin. But I'm not really a big fan of this, but I still respect it. I'm gonna put this in low S tier, right behind Louis' skin. We're moving on to the other portion of the skins that were released along the Showtime skins for Icor. Now this is the cozy pink skin for Blot. This is a very nice skin. I really wish this skin would have released when he released. I really like skins a whole lot more whenever there's pieces added onto the toon and not just a recolor. Like if it's just a recolor, it isn't really that good to me. But the bandana, I can't tell if this is like a nightcap or just like a little granny bandana tied to him, but it goes well with this. The cozy little pink sweater and the cozy little bandana hat, whatever this thing is. There's not a lot added onto it, but the color scheme goes well with it. We're gonna put this in B tier. We have Raz and Daz's Radiant Dream skin. I'm sorry bro, but this skin is very bland. You know, the color scheme, it goes well together, but at the same time, there is nothing added onto it. It's just the default Raz and Daz skin that's a recolor. The only major difference is that there's 3 dots on each of their faces, as well as the scarf fading in with the color, fading out and fading in with the color. That's a nice little add-on to it. But other than that, this is just a recolor. I'm gonna have to put this in C tier, just because it's a recolored skin. Now, our last skin, which is Yata's Guess What I Ate or Guess What I Eat skin. Now this is a really memey skin, but it also has character added onto it. Now the thing that I noticed back here is her ribbons are carrying a fork and a knife. Now that's cool. She's actively carrying something with her skin, which actually moves and goes with her skin everywhere she goes. That's a nice add-on to this. Also the eye core. The eye core is very interesting. She has eye core splattered onto her hands and one piece of her party hat. I don't know what's going on with that, but it's very interesting. But at the same time, it adds on to the skin, but it's really out of place. For some reason, it actually goes together with it, so that's all right with me. And also her shirt, Hello I Eat Bricks. Very comical, I must add. But other than that, the skin is just a, recolor with iCore on it, shirt, knife and fork. It's simple, yet it works. I'll put this skin in A tier because it has a lot of character to it. This is my tier list. This is my opinion. You can write down in the comments what would you change about it. What would your tier list be or whatever. But this is just mine. I'm not saying everybody's tier list should be like this. This is just mine, what I personally think.